Some live action. It's the women's draw, number 4. Sweden is playing Canada. We've been waiting for this matchup for a while, maybe two of the favorites facing off here. My name is Sander Elvog and I'm joined by the charming Alison Kraviazek. We're going to take a look at the standings so far.
So we've got Canada sitting alone. Sorry, not sitting alone. They've got Scotland up at the top at 3-0. We've got 2 tied for second place, Switzerland and Sweden. So the girls looking to take down Canada tonight. We've got England, Estonia, Korea, Russia, and the US all tied at 3rd. And we've got the Czech Republic sitting alone at 0-3. Looking for some wins.
Here's the lineup for Sweden. At lead, Johanna Heldin. Second, Johanna Höglund. Third, Jenny Wåhlin, and the skip is Isabella Vrano. At alternate, Fanny Sjöberg, and team coach is Gary Wåhlin.
And for Team Canada, at lead, we've got Jessica Isles. At second, we've got Holly Jameson. Third, we've got Danielle Schmeiman. And at skip, we've got Kelsey Rock. The alternate, Christian Streifel. And the coach is Amanda Dawn Coder. Should be a really good game. I'm excited.
Yeah, these Swedish girls have been good all season. The pretty much the last event they played for before coming here was playing the Swedish Super League, which they won, beating the likes of Anna Hasselborg and Margareta Sigfridsson in the final. So a really impressive display back in Sweden. So also the youngest team to have ever won the Super League in Sweden.
Very impressive. Which
of course is a huge curling nation. But Kelsey Rock of Canada, the reigning world champion.
Yeah.
A new team this season though for this event, but at 3 wins so far. We've been doing quite well. Jessica Isles on lead. We'll throw the yellow rock. Just to make it a little bit confusing, we have Canada throwing yellow and Sweden throwing red. I think it's always a little easier to follow if it would be the other way around.
Yeah,
but
you would think so.
There you go. It's got to be fair. All the teams need to throw the different colors over the week. All teams, I guess, play with both colors on every sheet except the one, as we have 9 games and 5 sheets.
Looking for the open hit here.
Whoa. 20. Bra fart. Kalla. Okay.
You'll see these girls trying to make the most out of every shot. It's a very intense team. The skip's very intense anyway. Isabella Vrano.
I think it's fun to watch. We were just talking about this over dinner, and I always think that watching the more intense teams, it actually kind of brings the audience into it too.
Easy.
Kind of feel their emotion that they're feeling.
Good easy. Bra linje! Med sig släpp! Vänd om! Håll i den! Gäll inte linjen! Farten är bra! Ganska bra! Kakala! Okej. Helst! Bra linjen! Farten! Måste köra! Hårt, hårt, hårt! Hårt! Jenny! Gå!
Some good communication from the girls.
15, bra fart.
Letting the skipper know where the weight was. Trying to get it to curl as much as possible. So just trying to wait a little bit, try and catch the line.
Jameson, second for Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you threw the wrong rock.
See, even they got confused.
Yeah. throwing the red rock, but you know, in curling, that's Not so bad. We're just going to replace this one with a yellow one.
Yeah.
So it's not a big issue. They're just calling it technical timeout here, so Sweden's not going to lose any time for changing this up. It's a nice thing about curling. No need to make too much out of throwing the red rock.
Like that?
She might feel a bit silly, but
Yes.
we've all done it.
What?
Something to laugh at, that's all.
Nice.
I remember my third at the juniors in Östersund threw the wrong colour, and as he was sliding out, one of the Swedish girl in the Swedish stands just kind of yelled out, "Wrong colour!" And he got real psyched out and hogged the rock because we were playing Sweden too. So all eyes were on that sheet.
Mind games.
Johanna Höglund, second for this game. She came on for this morning game against Scotland because Fanny Sjöberg is feeling a bit sick, so she's stepped out for the time being.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it was nice to have 5 good players though, so you can always rotate.
Absolutely.
All 5 members.
For that matter, but when all you want to do is get better and just go back on the ice.
I remember Cammy Smith, lead of Scottish team last year, was sick at the start of the week. He never got better, so I don't think he played a single game. It's a bit of a shame. But it's good for Duncan Mingus, who's here this week playing third. He got to play the whole week and got tons of experience.
That he can bring into coming here
Yep.
this week.
Well, this one,
Girls working hard.
they're really bending.
Really curling.
Oh, your turn, Asta. Okay.
Did notice this yesterday. Curling a little bit more towards the boards perhaps still.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite remember how many ends we saw, but that seemed to be the trend.
I think you're right to it. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It needs to curl.
Danielle Schmeiman
No.
for Canada.
No.
Maybe coming a little bit deep with this one.
Okay.
Gonna line up double for Sweden, although
15-2.
with that little bounce makes it a little harder.
Yeah. Little bounce did them some good.
So Sweden's gonna have to just slash this one. Jenny Wåhlin, third for Team Sweden. There we go.
Nice throw.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Top floor. Good.
Nice
Good
weight
sweep, guys.
by Danielle.
15-9.
Good sweep. 20.
Yes.
At risk of jamming them. So Kelsey's gonna try and roll towards the center.
Whoa.
No.
No.
Oh.
That's good.
10-3.
Yep.
This is Swedes, guys.
Looking to play the hit and roll.
Spelar 20, försök på vilken lite mot deras. Så ligger vi där
Isabella
på
Vrano,
vilken
skip
nästan
of
hela.
Sweden.
Ja.
Both skips on the sheet here making it back to World Juniors for a second year in a row. When Kelsey Rock won the gold in Flims last year, this team, the Swedish team, made it to the playoffs. Won the 3-4 Page, but lost the semi and also then lost the bronze final to Russia. So a tough week for them
Yeah, that's tough.
to develop.
Yeah, and they've done pretty well this year, I'd say.
No! No!
No.
No!
Well, no rocks in play,
I go for a blank.
not in the house anyway. So I'm just going to throw this one through, but trying to throw it down a line of perhaps having thrown in practice just to see how much it curls and not exciting ends to go.
Yes.
Så det satte den ganska rakt.
Blank. No, it was a blank. 0. Yeah, that's okay.
Just clarifying the scoreboard, making sure the umpires are getting it right.
Line's good.
Room.
Oh.
Wait's close.
No, it's not moving. No.
It's about as quick as we see or we saw yesterday on the sheet. Around 15 for T, 15 being hog to hog times.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
Bra linje!
Okej.
Ner hit!
Okej.
Wow, ja,
Okej,
lite
är
upp,
där.
lite upp. Lite upp.
Är där. Lite längre till mig, lite längre. Helst inget alls. Ja, nej. Där.
Sköna!
Jättebra.
Classic opening.
Line's tight.
Line's tight.
You bet.
Little down.
Line's really tight.
Halfway tight.
Elsewhere
Hard, guys.
in the arena
Halfway
today,
tight.
Hard, right
we
back.
have Russia playing Switzerland
Tight.
just next to our end sheet here. They blanked the first end.
Go, 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 go.
Czech Republic scored 1 against England, so 1-0 after one end.
That's fine.
And we have host nation Estonia taking on Korea. They also blanked the first end, while
Champen är jättebra!
Corey Christensen of USA just throwing her last rock down the sheet, playing Scotland. A bunch of rocks in play. And it looks like a steal of 1 for Scotland. So 1-0 for Scotland over USA.
10, 10, 20. Lite dämpad.
Okej,
Bit of a mistake there by Heldin to roll out. Played a lot of weight. And I think Kelsey's just going to go off the corner guard.
expecting to just keep this end open.
Clean. Nice throw.
Still early in the end, but we might be looking at another blank.
Another corner guard. Gonna hope for a miss, and if they won't get that miss, they'll just hit the open yellow.
They're putting the guard on the other side, making Canada throw a peel on the other side, changing up the line for them.
Ungefär där. Ja, där är bra. Den är där. Snyggt där, fint.
So there's 2 new additions to the Swedish team as of this year. They're both named Johanna. And Höglund here. She played all the junior events.
Nice peel by Holly. There you go. Skipper reconfirming. She's throwing those good. That's nice.
Lite tajt! 40. Mellan, hake. Fast hålla den lite. Mellan!
Ser bra ut, ser bra ut. Ser bra ut.
Va?
Ser bra ut.
Okej.
Jättebra ut. Benen.
Nej. Snyggt. Tack så.
I think they're gonna throw one more corner.
Yeah, I think so.
No. No. Clean. Yup. Clean. Clean.
Well, let's see.
Well executed rocks, putting the guards in the right spots and making the peels.
They're playing in the hit, Allison.
There you go.
Feeling like it's getting a bit late in the end to leave the yellow end in there. So it's going to play the hit and go for the blank.
Thought maybe they'd wait one more. Vice is first.
You know, when the Swedish team played last year, all 4 players on the team
Still like 16.
have and does still have a brother that played. All the brothers had a team on their own, and they would all play the same position as the sisters.
It's pretty funny how that happens.
It's very cute.
Yeah, it is.
It's all change up now, of course, with the new additions of the team, but 3 of the players on the team still have a brother that plays on another team, and that'll be the team of Rasmus Verano. They got the silver medal back in Östersund, the World Juniors, in 2012, losing out to Brendan Botcher in the final. Also beating me in the semi in the process.
How you doing?
I'm good.
seconds.
I'm not holding a grudge whatsoever.
Okay. I don't know. I'm the only one that can actually see your face right now.
Top 4. Top 4.
So,
Curling quite a bit.
nice to have a family that plays curling.
Hard.
I can imagine. I don't.
I think it's fairly common to have a lot of families that curl together. Everyone knows someone in the family that started, and then it gets everyone else started.
You're calling me a weirdo for not having family that curls?
No. Maybe it's something you can pass down.
Maybe.
Later on.
I will force my children to play curling. Like everyone
So
else.
you can fit in.
So there's Isabella Verano. She's got a few years left to score a medal just like her brother. She'll be looking to out to Rasmus though and maybe get the gold medal instead. Still fairly young.
Yeah.
Turning 18 this year.
Yeah.
Can't imagine such an amazing opportunity to have so many years at a World Junior Championship and then moving up to women's with such experience would be such an advantage.
I think there's a lot of pressure though on a team like that. You do so well so early. And then everyone's expecting you to blossom and become the...
I think the pressure comes from within.
Yep.
As long as you manage to control, and most people, I mean, the Swedish, the families are here. They look like they all have really good support systems, so.
Yep, hard, yes, hard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, it's got to curl. Okay.
Seeming to work for Eve, Muirhead.
Yeah.
Doing well at a young age and continuing to.
Well, Eve is
be
just
amazing.
supernatural.
She is.
Winning 4 World Junior titles in 5 years with... She didn't even get to participate. 1 year she didn't win because she was too busy playing the Olympics.
What a shame.
So...
She's, yeah.
happy.
Impressive resume on that one.
20 years old, skipping an
Incredible.
Olympic team with players much older than herself.
I think as we look at a lot of bios here, we're seeing who everyone's hero is or their sports idol, and Eve's name comes up a lot.
Blank end again, so no score after 2 ends. Still waiting for this game to open up. There's a bit of a personal mistake from Hildine rolling out early on in the end, and Kelsey being conservative and taking off the corner. Here we go. Hashtag WJCC 2015. So there's tons of resourceful people in the arena.
Sanders got a wealth of knowledge. He's a very wise
It's called
person.
the internet.
Wait there. Just tight. Yeah, sweep it tight.
New approach from Canada,
Hard, guys.
putting
hard.
a center guard up.
Right back, hard. Hard. Nice throw,
Gonna
Jess.
stop right on the visit Estonia.com.
Great weight.
Vad har vi? Ja, 15 tror jag. 15 på hela.
Where it was, though.
So now Canada can follow that draw, just freeze onto it. Make things a little bit difficult for Sweden, just closing down the scoring area.
Line's
Got
good.
Jessica
Whoa,
throwing
whoa,
lead
whoa.
for team.
Figured I had to weigh more than a rock to be able to play, but good little freeze tap.
Sida.
Perfect shot.
Spela. 10 fart.
Lite hårdare än förra. 90. Bakåt då.
Kalla igen. Hårt! Hårt!
Up a bit heavy there, Heldin. Really nice weight call.
Just want to go top button.
Yeah, now this end is getting a bit messy here. 3 rocks in behind the tee line. Doesn't look like a blank this.
Wait's a little down.
Line's good, line's good.
We're good.
Yes.
We're there, we're there, we're there.
Nice
I'm
throw.
just going to bring it back.
15-2.
Spela.
Vilken hand? Ja.
Jam on the back red.
Yeah.
That yellow one sticks around as well.
Side of my neck.
Were they trying to go across the face there?
I wasn't quite sure whether.
Teams throw peels across the face, so perhaps just a bit tight on that one.
Well, it didn't seem like they were panicking
No.
on the line call.
Line's good.
No.
Little tight. Guys. Tight. Hard. Hard. Okay, that's fine.
Yesterday was a long day. 3 games.
And I mentioned how the Quebec men's team at the Briar were only playing out turns, and
Yeah.
Lite hårdare.
That'll come back. To get another one in, though.
Yeah, top 8's fine.
Okay.
Either that or we guard.
yeah, that's
I
my
don't
other.
mind coming in.
Okay.
Well, she is at the back of the tee. I think I like bringing another one in.
Off, and then you could maybe kind of delay this move. But
Hey, line's good. Yeah.
Hard line.
Room.
we're coming in the house.
Yes. Hard.
Might be over curling a bit. And a little late. Maybe not.
Well swept.
Wow. Nice. Great shot.
That's real good. And if Sweden
Perfect.
can't make contact now running the top yellow back, Canada could be guarding 2 in the forfeit. So a really important shot coming up for Jenny Volin.
Looking for a slash here. Try and clear out the front.
Yeah, just got to make things move.
Yeah. Got to give your skipper a chance at the end.
That's real good. Still lying to Canada, but at least they've cleared things up.
Yeah. It's looking a lot better than it did before.
Okay, I think I saw a bounce, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Medium.
I think Sweden could be forced here. Canada now heading to line 4, which looks a bit scary, but I think still better than before.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Whoa.
At least your skip has a shot for the 1. As before it was looking a little scary. Still early in.
Okay.
Schweiman rolls out. Just gonna give Sweden the opportunity to maybe tidy things up. 3 stones remaining for Sweden. Now, do you freeze here, or do you play a double?
Ja.
What are we thinking?
Ja. Spela typ 0.
0. Ja.
Den här är okej också.
Ja.
Spela där Jenny.
Ja.
20.
0.
Looking to throw a hit and roll just over top.
20.
Hope for a jam. Skipper kind of hoping for plan B, maybe let it curl a bit and get the double, but just kind of misses that back one too. So bit of a in the middle shot. Not quite plan A, not quite plan B. So
I don't like that shot. Those shots.
No, those are not fun.
Easy, guys. No, this is pretty good.
Kelsey Rock.
Whoa!
In turn, take out to line 3.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Nice throw. 10-4. Good sweep, guys.
Is the treble on?
Ganska tunn.
You the king of clearings?
I'm the king of clearings or the king of angles?
Both?
Angles, no.
Ball. Men trippen kan
Clearing, I'm working on it.
Guess it's fairly thin.
Yeah, for
I'm not-
sure.
Lite mer.
I think it's close, but make sure you get your 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Playing the in turn on it
Got a
makes it a little more
Heavy.
difficult even.
heavy weight. And just too thick.
Yeah, I didn't quite know why they were throwing the in turn there. Seemed more natural to maybe throw the out. For me,
Yeah,
It's okay.
perhaps maybe she just felt more comfortable. Maybe she knew the line better for the intern. But I did notice perhaps maybe on delivery just maybe a bit too much extension
yep.
on the arm on that one. So just kind of
They're
nudging
really
it
throwing
out too
okay,
much.
so
Just tricky with wanting to throw that extra weight.
No. No. Clean.
So Kelsey
Clean.
looking just for a hit and stick here.
Whoa. Whoa. Clean. You can clean. Clean. That's good.
Forcing Sweden to take their one here.
Tätt då. Ja, 20.
You might see some extra curl towards the.
Yeah, it seemed
The
to go in
buyer.
the first end.
I'm not quite sure if you'll get the curl on this side of the center line, or if it
Or if it's
comes to
only
when you
off.
cross it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
She had a good extension on that one. Nice and positive. So
Off and on. Guessing this one is close. Last stone of the third end. We do get a score. It's 1 for Sweden. So they're up on the board.
got close games all around us.
Bra vänd omgång.
Do you want to take a look?
Yeah, sure. Beside us, we've got Russia and Switzerland. Russia up 1-0 going into the fourth end. England and Czech are tied 1-1 with the Czech having hammer in the fourth. The U.S. and Scotland another 1-1 with Scotland hammer in the third end there. Thinking they're a little bit behind. And Estonia and Korea. Korea just up 1-0 over Estonia. So tight games all around.
Only blanks and singles.
Yeah. Everyone maybe playing extra cautious this evening. Just keeping it open. Because we've seen quite a few big steals
Lite tight.
across the board. So maybe there's been a
Lite kort.
A new game strategy of keeping things close.
Lite kort. Topp 12. 8, 8, 4.
Bra linje! Kör ner 8! 8 räcker!
8,
8 räcker! Japp, japp, japp!
We've seen Sweden.
Jenny, jag måste gå på toa. Kan du?
Okej.
We've seen Sweden score a 5 against Switzerland. And there's been, on 5 occasions, we've seen a score of 4 so far in the women's competition.
Line's good.
Gotta go.
Those are the big ends we've seen so far. So 5 is the record at the moment.
Yo, right back, girls. Good, Jess. Good sweep, guys.
Vart är den? När ska den?
So Skip Isabella just
Håll den lite.
Taken.
stepping off the ice for a whole moment.
Yep.
Wow. Curla en del. Curla en del. Curla. Höglund. Inte in. Inte in. Bra där.
Heldin doesn't need 2 sweepers.
Nope. Threw it there on her own.
It looks like Kelsey has called for the draw around the corner guard, ignoring the Reds.
I like it.
Line's good.
Pretty aggressive call.
Line's good, room. You're pulling it out. More if you can.
Should get some swing.
Whoa.
Skipper letting her sweepers know they can wait as long as possible since the line hasn't quite bent yet.
A lot of rotation on that throw. Kind of takes the curl out of it a wee bit.
Okej, nu ute. Snyggt.
Isabella is back in action.
Runs to grab her broom. Okay, what happened?
And sometimes you'll see skips come back and they're like, what have you guys done?
Yeah.
Why are we lying 4 against?
Yeah. Taking that one and rolling out.
Yeah, Isabella
So
telling her player she thought about.
I thought that maybe Holly's rock didn't curl just because of the amount of rotation she had put on it. So, but
Line's good. Really tight.
Well,
neither did Johanna's. So,
Really gotta go line.
oh,
Hard.
it was Jessica's rock that didn't curl because of the
yes.
rotation,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
Holly here with a little less rotation gets some
Gets
swing.
that curl. Good sweep by the girls.
And that's fully buried.
Ja, 20.
And I think Sweden's gonna come around the center guard, ignore the stolen in behind the corner. Another aggressive call.
Ganska löst. 12 hake. Hake.
Jobba! Järnet! Hårt! Järnet, kör, hårt!
Nej. Det går.
If you roll here, that's good.
Good call by Kelsey. Clear up the front. Try and get a slash on the one on the side.
Might get all 3 reds going a little bit. So maybe the key thing is to
Get that center guard away.
roll a bit away and maybe catch one of the reds. A lot of rotation on this one though from Holly, and that's not what she was looking for, to rip off her own
No.
yellow. Still 2 reds in the
Antingen så
top
lägger
of
vi
the
på
8-foot.
eller så tar vi garden. Ja. Jag tycker vi tar garden.
Kör den. 70.
I think we'll see the corner guard fly now.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice peel by Vorlien.
Small hit and flop.
Yeah, just roll in front of it.
A little bit of a fumble there. Adjusts nicely.
Yes, really hard!
And just rolls out.
Yeah,
Have a-
stay tight.
Tough break. I think Skipper said just a touch tight out of her hand.
Tror du inte parterna då? Hak är okej också.
Yeah, the problem with rolling out is you're allowing Sweden to throw a center guard on the remaining rock.
Whoa, whoa, kalla, 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 kalla,
Nej,
kalla.
inget kvar.
Kalla.
Linje med det.
Ja, dra igen. Dra in den. Hårt.
I think they're changing up the call. Come into the house, don't have the line for the guard.
Jobba in den då.
It's a good call.
Jättebra så.
Doesn't quite make it there,
No.
but
De har ingen vikt på den så det är bra.
fairly tight to the house.
Either one. Which one do you like? I don't mind this. Okay. Easy.
Kelsey just offering a couple of options, either come directly onto the stone in the house or play the slash on the guard. It's nice for the player in the hack to maybe be able to throw the rock they feel most confident in.
She just threw this line, so
Yep.
she'll know
Yep.
how to throw this one.
That was a good
Nice
call.
shot.
Um,
Nice roll to the side.
yeah, making that roll back to the center line.
A little bit longer.
Yeah.
Spela chappen.
A lot of teams just being a bit too safe. Just looking for the nose hit, I think.
Okay.
Forcing Kelsey to play a draw, and
Take 1 and 4.
yeah, or maybe 2.
Mm.
Could have been. That was the call to ball.
I did not.
Whoa. Okay. Just firm.
I guess they're rolling.
Yep. Now we're going to look for a roll from Sweden.
Vill du ha isen?
Yeah, no risk now.
Lite, lite
With
No.
only one rock
Might as well
left
go
for
for the
Canada.
try and get a steal maybe if you can.
Not the most difficult split. Whoop. Oh, sorry.
That's the
Wrong color.
You're getting your Canada, Sweden colors mixed
I
up.
told you this was going to be difficult.
Man. Alright.
Just realizing, as I said.
Yep, 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 yep! Kör, 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 kör!
Doesn't quite get the roll,
Close.
but no cigar.
No cigar. What a weird expression.
Well, you smoke cigars when you celebrate,
Ah.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smarty pants.
Explained.
I'll come straight to you. Kelsey just looking to blank this end. Sweden after 4.
Okay. Good Angus. Okay. Same thing. One corner. Yeah. Yeah.
There's your end plan by Kelsey and her team.
Bra
10.
linje!
Lite lång.
Ahora! Linje! Måste på linje!
Okej, jobbar jag. Nej, topp.
Det ser
Kör,
bra
kör, kör.
ut! Kör! Hårt!
Overcurled the line a little bit, but still a good shot.
Easy, guys. Gotta work a bit. We're just halfway.
End setup so far.
30 är bra.
Med, japp, japp,
Vänta,
japp,
lite
japp!
hård! Risk in! Risk in! Ungefär som förra. Lite längre, nästan du.
So they're looking for the center guard here, Sweden, but away calling for the hit and roll. Either flopping on top of the yellow red or the corner guard's getting ripped. We're getting a blank end again.
Yep.
Easy down.
So stick around for us, for the neutral fan.
Ja.
Skipper telling the girls to switch.
Kör, 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 kör. Kom igen. Sista. Kör.
Doesn't quite cover the rocks in the house, but again, center guard in play.
Might not be able to roll that far, but
Might help you later on.
I don't mind. I like that. Okay. I think easy.
Japp.
So Canada now looking to make a play on the yellow, run it back onto the red and try and split them. Maybe get both yellows in behind the guards.
Easy!
Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Yes, yes!
From back called by Isabella.
Men ja!
Good result. Gets one of the two.
Nej, de får skylla sig själva. Det kan inte ändra mig.
Back.
Really hot. Whoa.
We're just back 4.
Okay,
You
back
want
here.
it back?
Yeah, hard, Jess.
Back to
Girls looking to bring it as far back as they can.
Okay, that's fine.
Try and bury a bit, but I still
Kom
think
med den
it's
kanske.
totally
Ja.
open. But
Spela 20!
Ja.
yeah, got about 3/4 from the hack, I think. But spacing apart so that they're harder of a double for the girls. Just jams it on that back one. And rolls for second shot on the side.
15.5.
Redstone could be a problem rock for Sweden too when Canada comes around the corner guard. Might be tough to follow this yellow. Might be a jam on the red, on the wing. So Canada maybe hoping to keep this one a little high, top 8. This one coming all the way down onto the tee line.
That's fine. 15-2.
Spela 30.
30, yes.
And she'll just hang on for a biter. But she's looking to hit that one a bit thicker.
He didn't save it too much.
Not roll as far. So now girls are going to have, Kelsey's going to have another chance to get another one around here. Hopefully get it a little bit more buried.
Line's good.
Should be close.
Okay, you got room. Line's good. Let it work. Let it work. Can you finish? Yo. Yo.
It's a nice shot and a nice judge by the sweepers.
Not quite seeing the same curl
No.
coming off the center line in this
No.
game. Not quite sure who he's cheering for, but
No. He's
well, he's got a red knitted hat on, so maybe Canada.
maybe. Then again, maybe he's cheering for the rock color.
He'd
It's a
just be weird
toss-up.
if you were doing that, I think. But rolls in behind the guard.
Nice shot. Not sure how much you can see, but from here it looks good.
Not enough for Kelsey to come after,
There
I
we
think.
go.
She's calling the freeze.
What a lovely shot.
Okay, just corner frozen to it. It's like splitting tee. Yeah.
Line's good. Okay, whoa then. Line's good. T-line. Whoa then.
Sweeper's not even touching it. Looks a little hot.
No line. No.
Wow.
Quite a bit hot.
14-1.
All the way through. 14-1 is
Crap, sorry guys.
That is hot. 15 around for tea, the girls were saying, so
That's okay.
Didn't need it.
Eller slå den.
yeah.
Om vi slår den så
Said
tvingar
she
vi dem till ettan.
could feel that she threw it a little bit up, so
Dra in den till.
she'll know for next time.
Pärla.
Man vill inte låna dubbel bara.
Va?
Alltså om man ska dra hit.
Ja, men man vill ju inte
Tänker
komma
jag.
så att de får en dubbel.
Exakt,
Jag har ju inte
exakt.
dragit här, hennes sitter jävligt rak.
Ja.
Och mina går ännu rakare.
Ja.
there we go. That's some proper fans right there.
Vi ska bara ta deras, eller?
Så. Tvinga till ett. Eller
Då får vi tvinga till ett, ska vi ta 2 i nästa.
I like his hat.
Vi vet inte riktigt hur det kallas sådär. Ja,
Ska vi så.
Isabella just asking her teammates what they want to do. They can hit the open yellow and force Canada to take their 1 in 5th, which wouldn't be bad. They can take their 2 in 6th. Also looking at just drawing around the guard to maybe steal, but they didn't. They don't really know the line there, so they didn't feel too comfortable throwing that draw, possibly setting up a double for a score of 2. So just electing the safer option here.
Yep.
And with Kelsey having thrown her first draw through, she might be second guessing herself a little bit. But
Same shot?
yeah, just take off a little weight.
Yeah.
Drawing against 4. It's always a little bit scary,
Yeah.
but
A little pressure added to it.
I think Kelsey's done that a few times before.
I think so.
Maybe not against 4 too often. She's
Probably
being
no,
a
definitely
champion and all.
not a position any skip would like to be in.
But you gotta do it sometimes.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Line's
As
good.
much as
T-line.
they don't want to.
Last stone of the 5th end.
Good.
Canada looking for their single to tie the game up.
T-line.
Facing 4.
All you guys. Line's good.
Sweepers looking happy enough, I think.
Yeah, just kind of
No panic.
lightly dusting.
And there we go. Nicely adjusted by Kelsey with their first one going all the way through. So score 1 for Canada, and it's a tied game at half-time. Both teams will have a few minutes break, and so will we. We'll be back with a few highlights from the
15-3.
first 5 ends, and then we'll be back in this for the 6th end in a few moments. taking a look at some of the few highlights we had from the first 5 ends. 2 blanks to start off the game. In the third, Isabella Vrano, skip of Sweden, playing a nose hit against 3. Scores 1. And with another blank in the fourth end, we skip along to the fourth. It's Sweden lying 4, Kelsey Rock having to draw the forfeit. And with some sweeping from her front end, we'll find that forfeit. Score of 1, and it's tied up after 5.
15-3.
So we're back in action here in the Tondriba Ice Hall in Estonia. Tallin, Estonia. And Canada throwing that first rock to the top of the 12th hit. We'll see Sweden come after their deuce in the 6th. Johanna Heldin putting up the corner guard. The only girl on the Swedish team that does not attend the Härnösand Curling Gymnas, which is sort of a high school in Härnösand, Sweden, where they have a curling program. So
Curling Academy?
Curling Academy,
Yeah.
yes, that's right. So they got a really nice program over there. Started up in 1989.
No, sorry.
Härnösand Curling Club. Members of that club started it up. They all live in apartments together around the area, the players, and they have spend a lot of hours every week playing and practicing curling with coaches. So a really nice program, producing tons of good players, such as Niklas Edin and Oscar Eriksson, to name a few.
Yep.
Just wishing we had something like that in Norway.
Yeah.
Do you have anything like that in Canada?
No.
But you do have university curling, don't you?
We do, yeah. So Lynn's team through Carleton University, my younger sister, to do the things that you love.
Holly Jameson with a good first 5 ends. But this one's kind of running straight. Just enough to remove the red. But I think she was looking at maybe peeling off the corner guard. It's fine though. If you don't catch the first one, you catch the other. So Höglund being outplayed by 30%.
That's quite the jump. But fresh time after the break. Another 5 ends.
Oh, that's a good start. Draw around the corner, really nice.
Sometimes all you need is just a pause, talk to your coach, have a snack. Got Holly.
Clean. Firm. Yep. Yep.
And she'll be peeling off the top one there.
Kanske inte gör det.
Tycker ni? Jag tycker vi kan köra den här. Du får vi en gadd där också. Den här åker ut så. Vi ligger skott.
Ja.
Chappen! Chappen!
Vilken fart!
Spela! 10!
Va?
10!
Jag hör inte vad sa hon. 10. Jag vet inte faktiskt. Okej. 10. Tempo! 30! bra. Ganska bra fart. 10.
Getting a little biter off of that top one, it looks like.
You leave it double.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay, right over.
Close. Yup. Yes. Hard. Really hard. Good.
It's a nice shot. Rolls a teensy bit too far, but pretty good. Just making sure you're staying in the house. Ooh, just misses that one in the back.
Canada with another chance at line 2. Still just a score of 1 each. Neither team being able to score their deuce yet.
Okay.
Just rolls into the open. Moving another double possibility for Sweden.
Japp. Spela 0. 0.
0. Ja.
Problem is, you play this double, you might just leave a double right back.
10. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But saying that, I think it's the right call for now.
Nej.
Whoa. Whoa.
Gets one, rolls out.
Nej, sorry. Jag flippar lite.
So now
But I don't want to
leave
be
her this,
here and
right?
then leave her. Yeah.
Go way up here.
And sit 2.
It's not bad. Then she could tuck one around this way, right?
At least you have something then. That or
That's true.
Could play the hit on the center line side and roll.
then.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
She's probably still
She's probably still doing that.
yeah.
Do you want to call time?
Sure.
Okay.
I think that's good. Bring the coach out. Get a second opinion.
Well, what are we trying to achieve? That's the question to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we
See what
figured
Amanda
might
likes.
as well. Well,
Because then if she plays a hit and roll of any kind, you have
She
something
can't get the roll on that.
She can't get the roll?
cannot get the inside roll. It's like good corner tucked.
oh, okay.
I don't think.
Okay. I wouldn't
Anyways,
mind
I
bearing
mean,
a little
lots
bit
of
more
stuff
then.
happens.
Okay.
Yeah, try and get right in behind there.
Yeah, if we can.
Okay, I like
Make
it.
her play the run.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Let's go, ladies.
So you just want top me again?
Yeah.
Yeah, if line's good, we can take it further.
There.
I like this call.
I think so.
See your thought process with splitting the rings generally would be pretty safe bet, but here's a chance to really put the pressure on Sweden. Maybe even steal one here.
Yeah.
Mind you, we still have 4 rocks to come. So we're just going to try and wrap a little bit around here for Sweden to throw the run back.
Okay, just top 8, guys. If the line's good, top four is all right.
Line's a little tight.
Go hard line. Line's okay, line's okay.
Line's good. Close.
Line's fine.
Close. Close.
Room.
Okay,
Close,
hold in.
yes.
Line's good. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yes. Hard. Hard. Right back. Hard. Hard. Keep going hard.
Very good.
Pretty tight. Managed to get it by though.
Vilken så?
Great shot.
Ja.
Spela typ
fart?
20.
Ja, 20.
Får du med den?
Ser ni vilken? Ja, precis.
Jag kan
Vart
spela
är- vart är
10 till och med.
träffen?
Bara så vi får, det är lite mindre än halv. Så det i alla fall stannar, det sitter. Men vi vill att den där ska rulla ut
Ja,
också.
precis. Okej.
So looking at the double and roll,
Halvträff.
Halvträff. Okej.
thinking she
I
can
don't
make
know
it.
if you have enough of it for the double.
I think it's there.
Do you?
10-20 nästan.
Well,
If
the
you,
weight,
if you paper the card?
the weight she's playing now, I'm not quite sure if you're gonna have to catch it in the sweet spot to get both the yellows flying, playing about control.
Hoping a sticker shooter, hopefully.
Not the liveliest rocks we've seen. Maybe a bit more than control here. That's well, we're not making a lot of progress.
No.
Same situation now for Canada.
You like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe she was a bit scared it would take off on her. Just being a little cautious out of her hand.
Well,
I
she
don't
really
mind
had to be
splitting it
tight to the
now,
red
just
to
'cause,
make it.
I don't want to leave her the double.
So she wasn't. She was a
Yeah,
little
just
scared on
tee-
wrecking on the
tee
guard. She
back,
could have played the
yeah.
run back instead, perhaps.
Yeah.
Would be an easier shot. And now Kelsey Rock looking to split the rings, just draw the open wing, force Sweden to take their one.
Line's good. At least T-line. Gotta be T. Gotta be T. Okay, well then. Whoa, line's good.
Sit.
That's good. Good judge, guys.
In hel fyra.
Invitt.
In hel
So
fyra.
Sweden needing full 4 foot for their one here in the sixth.
Vart är den? Okej, tyst bara! Tyst bara! Längre bra, kör vidare! Ner ska den! Hela vägen!
So it will be a steal of 1 for Canada.
Yeah, that's a big steal too in the sixth
Yeah.
end. Take 2.
I was wondering. As much as I am attempting to learn Swedish, I am very happy that the wonderful, for any questions that I may have about the discussions.
Line's good. Take a look. Easy.
Say the same about the Canadians, but not really any thick accents for the girls.
Mm.
I guess.
Speaking of accents,
There was a girl wondering why I have a bit of a Scottish twang.
why is that, Sander?
I don't know. Went to Scotland for a weekend. I ate some haggis and drank some Iron Brew, and
That was it.
there you go.
You were hooked.
I'm just easily influenced, I guess.
Framåt. Nära. Hake. Hake. Framåt. Hake. Lite närmare.
Also do a lot of commentary with
With Sarah.
her fellow commentators. Yeah, Sarah.
Just gonna
Another a Swedish girl with a Scottish accent. She
Yeah.
lived in Glasgow for a year. Really rubbed off on her. But also our fellow World Curling TV commentators, Kenny Edwards and Logan Gray from Scotland.
Mm-hmm. I had
They're a bad influence on me in general.
I had the North American accent diversity. You're welcome. Hope it's not too thick.
I think it's fine.
Halfway tight.
You'll be saying A before you know it.
Really tight. We're gonna be in.
Yeah, you gotta finish it now.
It's definitely in.
That's good, Jess.
Ja.
Electing to throw the draw over the hit and roll.
Ja.
Well, it's an easier way of getting your stone in behind the guard.
Yeah.
Or you're also leaving those yellows perfectly lined up.
Especially since we've seen hit and rolls this week kind of be a little bit trickier. So perhaps the draw here being the easier of the shot.
Fairly tight to the guard. Gonna have
Looks
to
a
sweep
bit
it to
hot,
get it
actually.
by. Well, it's gonna sit down, so that works.
Den hänger.
Team Canada's gonna follow up with a peel.
Soft. Yes. Really hard.
They're gonna have to brush this. Try and get it out.
Right over.
Who'll let the jam out? Are we
Okay.
talking jam as in curling jam or
I think so.
preserves?
Vad tror ni om?
I'm gonna assume it's the jam curling term.
I still don't understand it though.
No, because she didn't jam. She just didn't mix the peel. Huh? Every country's got their own cheers, and that was a peculiar one, which I've never heard, being a Canadian myself. However, I've been out of the junior circuit for a while.
Just gets by the top yellow. It's not too bad.
Pretty good shot.
It might be hard for
I think
Canada to play a hit on the
Do you like medium or firm?
red stone in the forfeit without jamming on the yellow. So they're looking at the run back instead.
A little slash here.
Yes.
On it right out of her hand. And she will get it.
Yeah, that's real good. But a couple of yellows in behind the tee line for Sweden to maybe freeze on to. Although they might be looking to keep the blank alive in the 7th end. So I think they're looking at a hit and roll first off the shot stone.
Yeah, I think so.
Whoa! 75 plus 40.
I think she's flicked this one out, and I'm not quite sure if it's going to be coming back. Seems to be grabbing on now, though. Big time, actually.
Easy.
Just easy.
Teams have a lot of the supporters that have just showed up. Both of the guys' teams watching down, cheering on their teams. The guys, of course, having the night off. They do alter every other day. So the girls having 2 games today, the guys having 1, and then they switch. So then the girls get a bit of a break the next day.
Still a long week.
Yeah. Lots of games.
Even though it's almost cozy compared to the normal weekend spiel, where you might be playing 4 games in a row. It's
a long week.
Yeah, it's so
Pace
long
yourself
compared
wisely.
to normal. Used to playing 3-day spiels, perhaps, maybe 4. And now you're here, stuck here for almost 10 days to make the playoffs.
It's a good thing it's in beautiful Estonia.
Yep.
Teams get some fresh air and walk around town.
We're having a nice time over here in the Baltics.
Yeah.
Latvia, just south of Estonia, hosted the World Women's in 2013 when you played.
Yes.
Did you get to look around a little bit?
We did. Yeah, you kind of take advantage of the 1 game a day. Just get some fresh air, go for a walk, and you get to sightsee along the way. It's pretty nice.
Maybe nice to occupy your mind with something else than curling for a few hours.
Yeah, absolutely. As much as you would love to come and cheer on your opponents, or not your opponents, that's not what you want to do. On your the guys,
countrymen.
Yes. Like they do here in the juniors. Don't have that in the women's, but well, I'm getting distracted. I'm watching. Nice shot.
Real nice.
Really nice.
Yeah, well, when I was at the uni games and we had some hours out.
There we go.
We might be able to say both.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Just a little high side.
Yeah. Just easy. Easy. Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Nice chant. Like I was saying at uni
That's
games, when
a good one.
when I had a few hours off, I would just be watching the provincials in Canada.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm a nerd.
That should explain why you remember everything, because you've probably seen everything.
I try, but certain TV channels are a little restrictive nowadays. Makes it
That
hard
makes
for
sense.
us Europeans to watch all the curling action. Here we go. That's the Swedish men's team. Fredrik Nyman in front, the skip. We'll be seeing some of them later on the week on our broadcast, as Kelsey Rock is coming down here with her first rock of the end. Looking to sit around and sit 2. That's not going to happen. Think they have shots though, which makes it a little more problematic for the Swedes. If they were lying shot, they could have maybe have split the rings, but they're going to have to move that rock now.
Behövs ju inte mycket, bara liksom halvstentryck.
Här är okej också liksom.
Ja, precis.
Yep. So they're going to draw down onto it, maybe tap it back a half a rock. Isabella just pointing out that even if we stop short of it, it's not too bad.
Nope.
It'll be hard for Kelsey to remove with all the backing. Definitely the tolerance for the shot to just stop on the tee line rather than bouncing the rock all the way through. trailing by 1 Sweden. Last one really swinging it on him. Well, it's not light. Does tap the L1 all the way through, although they had to sweep that one all the way.
She tightened up the ice when she was going down the sheet.
You know, it's not a bad result.
No. No.
Should have maybe actually rolled a few inches wider.
Further. Yeah.
Could have made the slash really hard because of that Yellowstone that's in the
Medium,
out in the wing there.
3/4.
I think it's enough for them to slash it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You squeak by the L.
Yeah, for sure. Grouping those 2 yellows though, and maybe even touching that other one out, depending on how much she's throwing here.
Coming out wide here with a double to deny a deuce for Sweden. That works out.
Yep. Maybe backed up a bit. They were concerned
Good sweep, guys.
around the hog line.
Did this one touch? I have no idea. I didn't even see.
I don't think it did, but
I have no idea.
get the umpires out.
We can
I
just.
don't know if we can get a replay from our
Yeah,
guys in
maybe we
production
can help them
office,
out.
but
I didn't see.
they're probably going to make a decision before we even get there.
We could ask an official if you wanted.
Did that one go out? Did you see if that one touched?
I know. It didn't? Okay. Thank you. Okay,
Umpire comes on and says that it did not touch the foam.
I didn't think it did,
Ska vi köra den
but
ändå?
Well, I know.
I wouldn't be willing to
Jag har ingen aning om isen på andra sidan.
go
så
in
min
front
dis,
and
min dis, min dis.
state my word on it, so
So don't think
sit
there's
here quiet unless we
Jag
saw a
har ingen
replay.
aning om isen på andra sidan.
it's not a huge chance of jamming though. I think.
No, it just, I think it's more of a comfort thing. Get it out of the way.
Yeah. So the black divider you see is just like a spongy foam.
Which is dangerous for sweepers nicking on it. As you can see, she backs off a bit.
And no problem from
Nice shot.
Isabella Verano. Blanks the end. And it's still a 2-1 game in favor of Canada as we enter the 8th. Just about to kick off the 8th end here.
Line's good. Top 4.
Curl. So with a dead handle, they're just going to go sideways. You're not going to be able to put stones in the spots that you want them to.
Är det bra bort? Haken nära. Nära. Stacka. Yep.
Lots of teams that haven't been able to play on arena ice sometimes aren't totally aware of that either before coming into an event. If you've only got 2 rotations, it doesn't really work out for you until you kind of pick up on why your rocks are curling more than your opponents.
It could be a tough thing to adjust as well,
Yeah.
especially for players that might only have one facility where the ice is fairly straight.
I think that's such an important practice to have too. Being able to alter your rotation, changing between 2 to 4, I think is such a really, it's a really good skill to have, to be able to pull out at any time.
Probably gonna overcurl. Top 8. Whoa.
Almost to that one.
I don't think you're to it. Might stop. Good, Jess.
That's good.
So
14.
the
Really.
Olympic trials for 2017 in Canada has been announced. It's going to be held in Ottawa, Ontario.
In where? In Ottawa.
Yeah.
Okay.
apparently.
When was that
That's on the
announced?
Twitter feed.
12 minutes
Twitter
ago.
sphere,
The
as they call
Twitter
it.
sphere. Wow.
And,
Okay.
It's a couple of years from now.
Well, maybe I'll be returning home and cheering on some of my favorite people.
10 bak 12, bak 4, bak 12. Bak 8, säkra nu.
Well, that's exciting. They tried to get it in Ottawa before, but Winnipeg being such a great town or town city for curling, the entire province are curling fanatics, so seemed like a no-brainer to have it in Winnipeg before.
I was able to go across the pond a while back, and it was just amazing to me that you can go into a bar and ask for the curling game to be on the TV.
And they say,
and
no
they say,
problem.
no problem. And they put it on for you. And it's maybe the best thing for me, the whole trip. That would not happen in Norway.
No? What would you get on TV?
Cross-country skiing.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's been the big thing in the last week.
40, 20.
World Skiing Championships being held in Falun, Sweden.
20.
I'm proud to say that the Norwegians did a lot better than the Swedish. And we'll see a bit of that rivalry.
So I'm told.
The Swedish production guy is not too happy with that comment. We'll see a bit of that rivalry later on. We'll see Norway play Sweden in the men's competition. So you'll see what I'm talking about. And we're pretty competitive when it comes to curling as well.
Easy down.
The final of the European Championships was between Sweden and Norway.
But here on the women's side, we do not have a women's team from Norway.
No, we had a few aging out, and we have some young talented girls coming up. They played the challenge. They made it. Had a really good week, but couldn't quite pull it through. Hoping to see them again, maybe already next year though. The new qualification system, bringing all the nations of the world to a qualifier.
Yep.
So for all the teams this week at the World Juniors, it's not only just about trying to get a medal, but also staying alive, staying in the group, not having to put your nation out in the qualifier. So there's a bit of pressure for everyone.
And as we've seen with the Canadian championships, nobody particularly enjoys the relegation, but I mean, there's got to be they'll fiddle around with the system and they'll come up with a solution.
For the Briar?
Yeah, and the Scotties, they tried that out this year.
Yep.
So I think they'll be looking into it and seeing if there's any changes to make in the future, or if maybe the system's working. But similar to here, so the bottom, was it 4 teams?
3, I
3
think.
teams?
A little depending on the host nation, apparently.
Okay. Yeah.
I will beat up on those details a bit more.
Yeah.
And when we get to the closing stages of the week, we'll be able to let you know the scenarios and what the consequences might be for teams down in the mud. But for now, we're giving everyone a sporting chance of making it to the playoffs. Draw number 4 for the women.
Still early in the week.
And Sweden here looking to freeze to the back. Yellow comes up way short. So a chance for a double, perhaps.
They're dead even. Okay. At least moving enough.
Okay.
They're dead even, but they're quite close together. have it?
Deep. Deep or super high, like back 8 or, yeah, kind of thing.
It makes it easy for us when they explain what they're doing.
Yeah. And we understand it.
Yeah.
It's not in a language that we are unfamiliar with, which is fantastic for us right now.
Line's good, Becky.
Yep, pulling the rings.
It's a little down, guys.
Trying to force Sweden to take their one.
Line's good. Becky, guys. Becky, as far as it goes. Right back, girls. Keep going, right back. Keep going, right back. Hard. Hard, Holly, hard. Hard, hard, hard. Keep going. Hard, 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 hard. That's good. Good sweep, guys.
Eyeing up the double.
Okej. Hur stor är den? Hur stor är den?
I guess it's worth a go.
Either that or even if she just hits and rolls closer, she does have that biter over on the right-hand side. So if she can get a double on her next, if she can try and group these ones together, then gives her a shot for 2.
Halvträff.
Going for the double though. Yeah, if she sticks it, Kelsey's going to have to play a double right back. It's a fairly long one. Hard to judge the line on these. Playing this one across nose.
Ja! Wow! Nej!
Wow.
I think she might have pushed that one out a little bit.
Yeah. Doesn't look happy about that.
And she was yelling on the sweepers when she let it go.
Yeah.
So feeling maybe she was a bit tight on line, but then over adjusting a wee
Yeah,
bit.
she might have outed it to adjust to a tighter slide and then just unforgiving and stayed out there.
That's okay. Like, I thought it was back. I think it's slowing down a little. Yeah.
Well, depending on where Canada puts this one, could leave another double attempt on her next. We shall see.
Line's good. Touch more. T's good this time. T-line. Touch more, guys. Back's okay. T-line your back.
It's good keeping a brush down on it, just
Bucket's
making
good,
sure
yes.
it doesn't pick up any debris.
Even. Yeah, right back. Even. That's good. Good judge, guys.
There will definitely be no double there, so Sweden is forced to take their one here.
Måste in hel 8.
Which is not a bad thing. Taking 1 and 8, tying it up.
Yeah.
Håll i den. Hit. T ska den.
Kolla upp, kolla
T
upp,
ska den.
kolla upp. Kolla upp. Ser bra ut.
T är bra.
Wow.
Kolla upp. Kolla upp.
Wow. Wow.
Gå långt. Okej. Wow. Hit. Hit är bra. Räcker där. Snyggt. Härligt. Bra.
Nice shot by Isabella.
Tvinga tätt. Kom igen nu.
Bra,
Nu
nu
kör
kör
vi.
vi.
Tvinga dem tätt, jättebra.
Ja.
Upp med corner.
Ja. Nu kör vi 2 kol.
Skojar bara.
Är det bra?
Vi är inte sista steg, jag bara skämtar med
Det är
dig.
bra. Inte kolla, centra.
I would say they're probably going to go tight because they don't want
They're
us to
probably
play.
gonna go tight, so it wants to
Eller hur?
play tight.
And then we go half round.
Så.
Mellan eller nära är ganska bra.
Ja. Oj. Jag tar den sen. Ja. Lite lång. Helst inget alls. Risk in. Ja, hake. Den ungefär. Nej, lite kortare.
Ja, men den är inte linje.
Nej, okej.
Bra bränt. Bra Janne. Jag tror...
Top 4. No.
And Men in Black.
No. Top 4.
Tell me more.
Or Liar Liar.
Yep.
Jim Carrey, which I know you like.
Yeah, I do.
15-3.
Keeping it at the top of the house.
Börjar 30.
30, ja. Lite plus. 20. Lite plus. Okej. Lite plus 20.
Bra.
And she'll just pick it out.
Fine.
We're going to see Canada throwing the same rock again. So we're going to put it in the top 8 foot.
Yeah, this is an interesting scenario. You're tied, you're in the 9th end. And if you're Sweden and you don't have hammer, how aggressive do you go out to
Mine's good.
make sure Canada won't blank the end?
I think, yeah, you definitely want to try and force them. And take your 2 and 10 with hammer
Top 8.
if you're Sweden. So I think we're going to try and see some rocks in play, hopefully. Sweden girls can try and generate some pressure for the Canadian girls and get a good end going. So far, so good.
9th end often being the most exciting one.
Yeah.
If both teams go aggressive out for what they want.
Mycket bort.
And you might see, I've seen the team without hammer giving up a 4 or 5 more than one occasion. And just risking everything to
Okej.
Try and
deny the
force
blank.
blank.
Lite hårt.
And Canada would be very happy to blank and retain hammer at a tied score for the 10th end.
Plan B, going around.
That's a nice call by the
Yeah.
skip
Okej.
to bring that one around in time.
What do you guys like?
Yeah, nice call. Skip always looking for plan B.
It's either make a play into the house or rip the guard, I think.
Like we can do that? I don't know, it's tough. To try and get to the inside of this.
Yeah. At least get another one in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like T-line, Holly. Just to draw.
We're going to choose to play the intern draw.
Weight's good.
Come around their own yellow, I think.
Whoa, gotta move.
Or are they looking just to
Weight's
tap up
good.
their own?
Broom up, Jess.
Just,
No.
just a little tap.
Calling T-line weight.
Just tapping up their own.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's good.
I think they're happy with that.
What was that close?
15.
Okay. 15.
Alltså jag skulle vilja försöka komma åt insidan med typ en sarg och försöka trycka den så.
Ja. Just det.
Men spela nästan bakkantsfart. Bakkant hack.
Bakkant hack, ja. Typ aning hårdare än förra bara.
So the call here is to
lite mer
try and come to the
uppsikt,
face of the top yellow with about hack weight. Just push things back, but gotta make sure not to overthrow this one. I think where your shooter ends up is key. You really want to sit in front. They're more concerned about moving the yellows. I'm not quite sure if that's a great result.
Helt okej där, Janna.
Nu har vi dubbelsen.
I think Canada's drawing again.
Okay.
Do you ever consider hitting the open red?
Line's pretty tight.
I think I would.
Seems a little aggressive coming around the center here.
Just
If you ever pull up short to come up heavy, you're giving Sweden a great chance of bailing out. And this one is going to pull up short, I think.
Just getting by the guard. They just need to drag it a bit further.
Great sweep. But they're not line 3.
Skicka ner någonting.
It's pretty hard
Yeah.
because your opponent is trying everything. Some
Aim for that.
for the stats I've seen overall, it's pretty
Unless
much a
you
coin
can
flip.
think you can do this.
If you're one up or
I don't quite have all of it.
one up without or one down with. So, like you said,
Like it's just
it's all about knowing what your
edge.
team is best at.
It'd be really awesome if you could do this. If you like it.
That's pretty tight.
I
Yeah.
don't mind it. Okay.
Getting a pretty interesting end here now. This is
Danielle not sounding totally convinced that the shot's there, so we'll see.
Clean. Close. Yep. Yes. Hard, guys. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. That's fine.
jams it. But still 3 yellows in the house.
Någon gard? Eller är det dåligt med gard?
Nej, spela den.
Okej.
20.
20. Är det 20?
Ja. Wow.
Last släpp. Nej, vänta.
Åh, vilken dag.
Small roll inside. Should just get second shot there.
Kanske gav dem.
Try and get them
But
both. Probably won't roll too
now
far.
Canada's going to follow up with a nose double. They're just off nose.
Whoa! 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 Come on. No. Yep. Okay.
Jams the double, but lines for first and third shot.
Okay.
Är det riktigt bättre än den?
Va?
Alltså jag tänker vi ska dra ner. Vi vill komma bättre än den.
Ja, det är viktigt.
Ja, precis.
Där.
Ja.
Ja, vi ska. Yes. Det är bra.
Alltså jag ser i princip hela av den gula i och för sig.
Jag menar, vi kommer ju få skotte. Om vi inte
Nej,
rycker
men jag
helt.
tänker om vi gör den här.
Ja. Vad gör de om vi gör den?
Vi har den på nästa annars också.
Ja, det har vi.
Det är väl bättre att lägga lite press på dem.
Oh, thinking about playing the hit on the yellow, but Isabella thinking would rather put some pressure on them by making this draw.
Lite mindre is.
Be a little hot.
Bara sitta.
Dra den längre än deras, Jenny!
Crossing back 8.
Yeah. What if you... Can you hit this one first and push it over?
Nah, I don't think so. I think you just move that up.
Yeah, I agree.
Just this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's just freezing.
She's just freezing
though.
and then we're forced. We could do this and hope she like sets us up for a double or something, I guess. But or rolls.
She's probably
out.
just trying to, yeah. Unless she rolls in, then we're. I mean, I know you almost have to play it to miss it,
Right?
I guess.
If we only get one though, like it's not.
In
That's
turn.
true. Let's go the intern.
Okay.
Yeah, looking at it.
Okay.
To miss it. Yeah. So hit it super. Yeah, firm up.
Oh, so playing the intern. Try plan B here. That's a plan B.
That was plan B.
That's that was the call they were looking at first, and I don't think that's a terrible
Sorry,
result.
guys.
Not very close to the double though.
Sorry.
Det måste vara frisen.
Ja, precis. Om vi råkar trycka den lite, det vill man helst inte.
De vill helst ha insida.
Because
Nej, alltså vi vill inte ha någon. Vi måste komma på.
Bara där.
when Kelsey was considering playing this little hit and roll, she was saying, well, then they just freeze and we're forced. But if Swedes don't make this freeze perfectly, it could be a blast for a bundle for the Canadians.
Typ samma fart som förra.
And I think you need to be right on the nose,
Lite mindre.
almost high side here.
Nej, lite mer.
If you go a little across nose, it's just a blast for Kelsey. You gotta be a little bit careful where you place it.
Vart är den? Hit. Kolla.
If you can bury it behind the top yellow, it's really good, but this one hanging wide. And yeah, I'm not sure if that's a great result.
Yeah, I think so.
My first thought here
You
is
gotta get it.
there's a slash for
More than half. Like
For
you
a
should
couple,
lose the
maybe.
seven, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
rub
three?
it, at least rub it, yeah. I mean, you've got that
She
one.
was
so
able to
Depends
save
on
it.
Yeah, like
where
I have a catcher. I'm gonna lose my
you
shooter.
just gotta
your shooter.
try and
Yeah,
get it.
exactly.
Shooter
It's-
goes.
Yeah.
You're scoring with the
And
They
it
can, like,
also
they
on
can
that
hold it
back
real
one,
straight
right?
here.
Depends on where that one goes to.
So Sweden was able to sit just maybe a hair high side, which is good for them. Makes this fairly thin.
Need like
But
half.
I'm thinking maybe a little thinner than half even. And just make sure you're
Like,
spilling the shot stone.
yeah. Yeah, we are. Like
And
quarter.
I guess the back one's
Yeah,
going.
quarter of a rock.
Yeah.
Not sure if there's any drag.
Firm up.
On the yellow. Still for 2 though. Big shot for Kelsey. Throwing some big weight.
Queen. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Last stone of the 9th end.
Whoa.
Huge shot here to maybe score the first deuce of the game. Well, there we go. Just picks it off actually. I'm not quite sure if that was a call initially. They were thinking about halving it.
Yeah, I think they wanted to hit that a bit thicker to try and touch the yellow to the back red, I think. But
From down there, it doesn't even look like that was there. Like from down there.
I
like
think it was maybe there for 3.
Yeah. No, that was good.
But we will never know.
no.
But I think they're going to be very happy to score 2 because
Yeah.
Okay, what do you like then?
it's a 4 shots to 2 game now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both in?
There we go.
both in, for
Score
There we go, yeah.
4 to 2.
Two yellow.
Okay, top 4 guys.
Oh, we got 2.
And
We got the deuce there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's funny.
We found 12 to 1. Line's good. Line's good. Top 4. I think we're there. Easy. No, we're good. Running. No, there it goes.
so for the stats I have from
Yeah, right back. Arrows.
between
Right back.
2010 and 2014,
Good, Jess.
all the major competitions, slams, the world championships and so on the women's side. If you're 2 up without, you're according to the stats 87.3% likely to win the game.
That's a pretty high percentage.
40, framåt! Nära!
So I think if you were Sweden,
Håll igång
you'd
igen.
be
Lite kortare.
a little nervous perhaps.
Yep.
Yeah, and also looking at the game itself, that's no one's been able to score 2 until
First deuce of the game.
Alright,
yeah.
Snyggt.
So Sweden not really being able to generate a whole lot of points. Some teams
Top 8.
tend to play
Let it work.
it a little more aggressive.
To it. No, no.
No double peel available for Canada.
Jobba upp! Forward! Det är bra.
Alright, thanks. Yeah! Whoa, whoa! Clean. Nice throw.
Okay. 30.
Sweden's going to put the corner guard back.
Ja, 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 linje.
Jag ska loss, loss, loss! Hjälp, hjälp!
Oh, a bit of panic here. They need this one to cross the hog line.
Uh-oh.
I'm not quite sure if they're going to get it there. This This is looking pretty short. That's pulling up way short.
Wow.
That's one big mistake.
Wow.
I'm not quite sure what happened there.
She knew that right out of her hand. Wow, big miss.
Well, Canada now peeling off the only corner guard in play. But a couple of yellows though up front. Sweden can play around with them, but maybe I'll just throw another corner guard or two before they make that move.
Ja, jag tror det.
Yeah, I'm not liking the freeze.
Topp 12. Okej, topp 12. Vad tror du för fart?
I'm not quite sure what that gets you. Freezing the top yellow. I'd much rather see them come around the yellows if they were to make a move now.
Yeah.
Fart också!
I think I'd be tempted to throw another corner.
Yeah, few more corner guards, and if you never get a mistake, come around the yellows.
Wow.
This is a freeze attempt, and this one also pulling up way short. But I think that's fine because Canada is going to peel that off anyway.
No, no.
No.
No, we don't have a piece.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, that's a big mistake.
Yeah.
And they're taking off the top yellow as well.
That's exactly what Sweden was hoping for.
Yeah.
Well, example A on throwing another corner guard.
Yeah.
Just
Vad kan de för fart?
really hoping for a flash in this case. It happened.
Jag kör med min putte.
Yeah, you know, that's a pretty simple shot to make when you're home in your club, but playing a 10-10 at the World Junior Championships, there's a little bit of nerve to it as well.
Yeah. So easy to overthink it in the hack.
So
Don't think we'll see her make that mistake again.
still playing this freeze in Sweden.
Yep.
Bra skippat. Bra där, Jenny. Okej.
I think they're just looking for a hit and roll.
No, no, right off. Right off, don't touch it.
No.
Okay.
She might jam on the side one though. There we go.
Gets lucky on the side there.
Ja.
Not sure if that helps a whole lot.
No.
I would think Sweden probably be scoring somewhere inside the house.
Håll den då. Janet! Janet! Kör, kör, kör!
Yeah, this one seems to be pulling up as well.
Do you think maybe it's fudging a bit, or do you think just nerves?
Could be,
Into the
but she
last
just
end.
threw this one. So I'm not quite sure. And now they've set this one up for a pretty easy double. Although if you
Yeah.
don't throw enough weight, one of those reds might spin into the house.
It's not bad.
Now Canada maybe switching gears,
Even if we're high, yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably
thinking
Okay.
about playing a draw,
Okay.
knowing that Sweden only has 2 rocks left. And knowing that,
High's better than deep, so.
you know, they can take the risk. With two rocks left for Sweden, they're not going to lose the game in this end.
Top 4's too deep.
That's true.
No matter what they do.
Yep.
So that's why they're going to play the draw instead. Try and make it harder for Sweden. Close down the scoring area. Maybe block off the draw as well.
Line's good, little tight.
Line's good.
Yeah, line.
Yeah, line. Yeah, line.
Hard line, Kate, room.
Whoa, line's
Line's good. Whoa. Line's
On the intern side
Så
there.
det känns som det är den enda rätta chansen vi har typ.
Ja, jag tror det.
Inte viktigt men bara komma ner med en skotte eller få den där vilken så.
Ja. Alltså är det själva, ja precis. Är det skjutningen så den åker ut eller är det liksom knack?
Nej men knacka in så vi har någonting där att jobba med.
Ja. Jag tror det.
Knacka rakt, spela 20.
20.
So this is a big call.
So on the run.
Yeah, and they're only throwing it with bumper weight.
Okay.
Det finns liksom inget annat.
I guess she feels like she can't
20.
draw any good ones around either of those yellow rocks in the house.
Seems like an easier
Yeah.
throw. Maybe the outturn draw. At least just come half buried. Although 63% on draw so far in the game.
Whoa.
Mia!
Hey, hey!
Wow!
Mia!
Wow!
Oh, hi.
Vänta!
Kommer här. Vänta.
That's a pretty good try, but this red stone's going to lie in the open. And Kelsey Rock's going to have an open hit for the win.
Yeah, I kind of liked, I mean, like I said, everything's in hindsight, but I kind of liked drawing around. If you did the outturn side, even if you went
Medium, guys.
back 8, just try and get a piece buried. That at least gives Kelsey a harder chance at not giving up the deuce.
At least forcing your opponent to make
a tough shot.
Tougher shot, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a little bit too easy, but still have to be made.
Yep.
Just keep the brushes down here.
Clean.
Don't want to
Just clean.
pick
just
up
clean.
any debris on the way down. This is looking very good, and that's going to clinch Canada another win here in Tallin. That's going to be 4 wins, 0 losses for the Canadians. Looking really good now. Strolling. And they're going to join Scotland on top, undefeated. We just saw Scotland beating USA over on
Good game.
sheet Bravo.
Good game. Good luck.
Sweden drops to 2 wins and 2 losses.
House grab my stuff.
And they're going to have to pick up their game. 2 losses for Sweden today. First Scotland, then Canada. Of course, playing the best teams in the competition so far. They'll have to think about that, knowing that they've lost out to some good competition. And generally, you can afford to drop even 3 games and still make it to the playoffs, maybe 4. So, tons of chances for Sweden to keep that playoff hope alive, while Canada looking very strong. So if you stick around, we're going to see some highlights from our future game here between Sweden and Canada. But for now, just updating you on the scores. Mentioned that Scotland beat USA 8 shots to 2, very convincing win. But all the other games out there are still in motion, just next to our sheet. You'll see the Russian girls coming down here on our screen. Russia playing Switzerland. It's a tied game at 4 each. Switzerland has a last stone in the 10th end. And I know you can't see it, but it's a very nice draw from Russia behind 2 center guards. So perfect setup for them to maybe steal the game. If you go all the way over to the left, On sheet alpha, it's host nation Estonia taking on Korea. Giving the Koreans a good fight, but Korea has a 1-point lead at 5 shots to 4 with last stone in the 10th end. Along with the highlights, we'll see if we can maybe have a word with Kelsey Rock. That will be the second time this week. We saw them beating the American girls yesterday. Allison making her way over to have a few words with Kelsey just outside the field of play. So it's a fairly open field in the women's right now. Canada and Scotland kind of running away with 4 wins each. Switzerland, the only team that has the chance to move to 3 wins. While further down the list, you'll have England and Sweden at 2 wins. Estonia, Korea and Russia at 1 win before this draw. So already getting a sense of what teams might be in the playoff mix. Two blank hands to start off this game between Sweden and Canada. We move along to the 3rd end. It's Isabella Vrano, skip of Sweden, playing an in-turn takeout against 3 counters. No problem. 1 for Sweden. Another of the game. In the 6th. Isabella Vrano, block Canadian stones. Finds the button. Score of 1. And it's all tied up after 8.5 rock. Maybe blasted for 3, but picks off the top one clean. Score of 2, well happy with that, with a 4 shots to 2 lead coming into the 10th end. Sweden not quite being able to produce their score of 2 yet again, leaving a open hit for Kelsey Rock. No problem with the reigning world champion. Picks off the red and secures another win. 4-0 for Canada. Sweden moves to 2-2. So in a few moments we'll talk to Kelsey Rock, see what she has to say about the game.
So Kelsey, tight game, kept it close, scoring the first deuce in the 9th end. Was that your strategy coming into this game to keep it close?
Definitely, they're a really good young team, and we knew going into it it'd be right down to the bitter end, so we're happy to come away with a close game like that.
And of course in the 9th end you went hard for your deuce. Did you guys consider the blank, or was it 2 the whole way?
We definitely did consider the blank. The 2 are the blank, but things got a little messy early, so we decided we'd go hard for our 2.
Perfect. Congrats again, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Well, that's it for our coverage today here in the Tondriba Isol, Tallin, Estonia. We'll have lots of more interesting curling for you guys tomorrow, so please tune in for more curling here on World Curling TV.